Hola, bienvenido al Simulacro de Listening de TOEFL ITP. Yo soy Ray, soy creador y mentor de The Exam, una plataforma que está dedicada a ayudar a personas a que puedan certificar su inglés mediante preparación de TOEFL IBT y ITP, y hoy te quiero dejar un ejercicio completo de TOEFL ITP para que puedas practicar y puedas seguir mejorando. Al final del video vas a ver todo el answer key, es decir, las respuestas correctas para que puedas verificar cómo te fue en el examen. Y si te gusta este contenido, déjame un like y te agradeceré mucho que puedas seguir para que puedas seguir produciendo todo este contenido. Que tengas excelente desempeño, nos vemos después.
In this part of the test, you will hear short conversations between two people. After each conversation, you will hear a question. Choose the best answer from the 4 options. You will hear each conversation only once.
Are you going to the seminar this afternoon?
I want to, but I have a lab session at the same time.
Question 1. What does the woman mean?
I thought your presentation was tomorrow.
It was moved up to this morning. I'm heading there now.
Question 2. What does the man imply?
Did you hear that Dr. Bennett postponed the exam?
Yeah, thankfully. I wasn't ready at all.
Question 3. What does the woman mean?
Have you seen my textbook? I left it right here.
Is that it, under your notebook?
Question 4. What does the man imply?
How did your chemistry exam go?
Better than I expected. I actually understood the last question.
Question 5. What can be inferred about the woman?
My laptop just froze again. That's the 3rd time today.
You might want to get it checked out.
Question 6. What does the man suggest?
Can I borrow your notes from yesterday's class?
Sure, but my handwriting is pretty messy.
Question 7. What does the woman imply?
Can we meet to finish the project today?
I'd love to, but I work until 8. How about tomorrow morning?
Question 8. What does the man mean?
I don't think I did well on that math quiz.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You studied a lot.
Question 9. What does the woman mean?
I'm so nervous about the interview tomorrow.
Just remember, they invited you for a reason.
Question 10. What does the man imply?
I missed the deadline for the history paper.
Maybe you could ask for an extension.
Question 11. What does the man suggest?
I just can't figure out this assignment.
Why don't you go to the tutoring center?
Question 12. What does the woman suggest?
The cafeteria line was ridiculously long.
You should have brought your own lunch.
Question 13. What does the man imply?
I didn't expect so many people at the concert.
I told you it was going to be packed.
Question 14. What does the woman imply?
I think I lost my phone in the lecture hall.
Why don't we go check before the next class starts?
Question 15. What does the man suggest?
I heard the new restaurant downtown is amazing.
Let's check it out this weekend.
Question 16. What does the woman suggest?
My roommate's been playing loud music all morning.
Have you talked to her about it?
Question 17. What does the man imply?
I forgot we had a quiz today.
Didn't you read the syllabus? It's all there.
Question 18. What does the woman imply?
I'm exhausted. I stayed up all night finishing the report.
You really should try to pace yourself next time.
Question 19. What does the man suggest?
Do you want to join us for lunch at the new cafe?
I'd love to, but I have a meeting in 10 minutes.
Question 20. What does the woman mean?
I can't believe the library closes this early on Fridays.
Yeah, I always forget and end up rushing to check out books.
Question 21. What does the man mean?
That was a really tough exam.
You're telling me. I didn't even finish the last 2 questions.
Question 22. What does the woman mean?
Did you submit your application already?
I'm just waiting for one more recommendation letter.
Question 23. What does the man mean?
The computer lab was almost empty this morning.
Not surprising. Most people sleep in on Saturdays.
Question 24. What does the woman imply?
I just got the results for my biology exam.
Let me guess, you aced it as usual?
Question 25. What does the man imply?
You didn't seem nervous at all during your speech.
I went over it several times before class.
Question 26. What does the woman imply?
Do you know when the library opens?
It's already open. I saw students going in just now.
Question 27. What does the man mean?
I'm thinking of joining the photography club.
You should. I've learned so much since I joined.
Question 28. What does the woman mean?
Did you end up registering for the literature class?
No, it was full by the time I tried.
Question 29. What does the man imply?
I left my umbrella in your car.
Oh, I thought it was mine. I'll bring it tomorrow.
Question 30. What does the woman imply? Now, you will hear longer conversations between a student and another speaker, such as a professor or administrator. Listen carefully and answer the question that follows each conversation. You will hear each conversation only once.
Hi, I need some help choosing my classes for next semester. I'm a bit overwhelmed with the requirements.
Sure. Are you trying to fulfill your general education courses or work on your major?
Mostly general education. I still need a science class and one more humanities credit.
Okay, for science, you might like environmental studies. It's less technical than biology, and students say it's really engaging.
That sounds good. And for humanities?
There's a great Intro to Philosophy course, or if you prefer something more interactive, theater appreciation is a popular option.
I'll probably go with theater. I've always been curious about stage production.
Great choice. It also fulfills the arts requirement.
Question 31. What is the man trying to do? Question 32. What does the woman suggest for the science requirement? Question 33. Why does the man choose theater appreciation?
Have you noticed how hard it's been to find parking lately?
Definitely. I've had to circle the lot for 20 minutes more than once this week.
Same here. I was almost late for my chemistry lab on Tuesday.
I heard they closed part of the student lot for construction.
That explains it. But they should have notified students.
I think the administration sent an email, but not everyone checks it.
They really should provide more alternatives, like a temporary shuttle or extra spaces off campus.
Yeah. Or encourage more students to bike or take public transport.
Question 34. What problem are the speakers discussing? Question 35. What caused the parking issue about according to the man? Question 36. What does the woman suggest the university should do?
Hi, Professor Hayes. Do you have a moment to talk about my research paper?
Sure, come in. Is everything going well?
Mostly, yes. I've found good sources, but I'm struggling to organize my ideas.
That's totally normal. Have you tried outlining your main points before writing?
I did, but I think I'm trying to cover too much.
Then you may need to narrow your topic. What are you focusing on?
The impact of social media on mental health in teenagers.
That's a huge subject. Maybe focus on one platform or a specific age range.
Good idea. I'll concentrate on Instagram and high school students.
Question 37. Why did the student come to see the professor? Question 38. What is the student's current topic? Question 39. What advice does the professor give? Now, you will hear 2 short academic lectures. After each lecture, you will answer several questions. Each lecture will be played only once. Listen carefully and choose the best answer for each question.
Many people imagine Vikings wearing horned helmets, but this image is historically inaccurate. Archaeologists have never found a Viking helmet with horns. In fact, most helmets from that era were made of iron and had a rounded shape, designed to protect the head during battle. The idea of horned helmets became popular in the 19th century when costume designers for operas and plays added horns to make Viking characters look more dramatic and fearsome. This image quickly spread through art and popular culture. While it helps people recognize Viking characters today, it doesn't reflect reality. Real Viking warriors valued practicality over appearance. Their clothing and weapons were built for survival and efficiency, not for decoration. So, although the horned helmet has become a symbol of Viking identity in media, it's more fiction than fact.
Question 40. What is the main idea of the lecture? Question 41. According to the lecture, where did the idea of horned Viking helmets become popular? Question 42. Why did costume designers add horns to Viking helmets in the 19th century? Question 43. What does the lecturer say about real Viking clothing and weapons? Question 44. What is implied about the modern image of Vikings in media?
Most people associate deserts with hot temperatures and sand dunes, but that image is incomplete. The true definition of a desert depends not on temperature, but on precipitation. A desert is any area that receives less than 25 centimeters of rain per year. That's why some deserts, like the Gobi in Asia, are actually cold for much of the year. Others, like the Atacama in South America, are extremely dry and receive almost no rain at all. Scientists who study deserts focus on how plants and animals survive with so little water, regardless of the climate. So, when you think of a desert, don't just picture heat. The defining feature is dryness, and it affects both ecosystems and how life adapts in those regions.
Question 45. What is the speaker mainly explaining? Question 46. According to the lecture, what is the key factor that defines a desert? Question 47. What is said about the Gobi Desert? Question 48. What does the speaker suggest people often misunderstand about deserts? Question 49. Why do scientists study deserts according to the lecture? Question 50. What can be inferred about life in deserts?